There we go. Okay, so an angle is formed by two rays and they have the same endpoint. For example, okay, this is an angle. Okay, it looks like an open triangle, kind of. Okay, it's just missing a side. And what it means, you guys know what a ray is, right? So here, they share the same endpoint, which is A, and then it has two rays. One ray is going to be AB, and another ray is AC, and they're connected. Okay, so that's what an angle looks like. This particular point where they meet is called a vertex, and we've used that in algebra. We've talked about a vertex on a quadratic, and like the lowest point or the highest point is called the vertex. Okay, so it says you can name an angle by its vertex. So in this case, one of the names for this angle could be A. Okay. Another name for the angle could be BAC. So you say angle BAC.
What about CAB?
CAB. Okay, the only thing that you cannot do, okay, so if you look up here, A is always in the middle. The vertex has to go in the middle unless you're just using the vertex for the point. Okay, so you cannot say ABC or ACB. You're not allowed to say those, okay? The vertex always has to go in the center, okay? So on all angles that are like this, you're going to have three ways to name them. Okay, the next thing we need to look at, and this is kind of easy to remember when you're, okay, if you were to like picture this as a triangle, meaning these were connected, right? You have an interior and an exterior. Interior means what?
Inward.
Inward, okay, you have an interior of a house and an exterior of a house.
And the exterior means the outward.
Yes, okay, so interior means inside, exterior means outside, okay? And if you look at it, okay, when we're talking about the angle, you have the inside of the angle and the outside of the angle. Anything outside of that angle. Okay, so it says name the vertex of each angle and then rename it. Okay, so you need to rename the angle. So, hey Trenton, we are on assignment 17 on Canvas. It's called naming angles. We didn't really do anything on the first two slides, so 3 slides. This is the very first slide that you should be doing math on. Okay, so name the vertex of each angle. So if we look at angle ABC, what's the vertex?
A.
B. Okay, the vertex is always going to be the middle point.
Oh.
Okay, so on here, I don't care if you want to like make a little chart to keep you on track, or don't write anything. I don't freaking care. So I'm just going to write all my vertexes below here, but the vertex is going to be B. Okay, if you look at number 2, what's the vertex?
E.
E. If you look at number 3, what's the vertex?
G.
G. Okay, and it says to rename these angles. Now we know that the vertex has to stay in its spot. Okay, and on all angles, how many ways is there to name them?
A lot.
3. Okay, on all angles, there's 3 ways to name it. You can name it by the vertex, and in this case, ABC. What's the other way you can rename it?
CAB.
CAB.
Was I right on that?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay, so if we look at 2 right now, it's BEF. What's another way to rename it?
FEB.
FEB.
Or Feb. Would be abbreviation for February.
Okay, Hannah, what about number 3? How can I rename it? HGA. Perfect. Bree.
Wait,
What?
on the first one you put CAB, B supposed to be in the middle.
Oh, you're right.
Oops. Good catch.
Why wouldn't you say anything?
It's B.
Okay, Bree, what's the vertex on angle 4? Huh? I? How do we rename it, Bree? JIH. Okay, Mariano, what's the vertex on number 5?
M,
M, how do we rename it?
O, N, O.
nothing crazy so far. The next slide, does it look the exact same? Okay, that one you guys are gonna do on your own, so skip it for now. Don't try to hurry up and do it, because then you're getting behind. Okay, so we're given this picture. Okay, it says name angle 1 in 2 ways. Okay, how many ways could you name an angle?
3.
3. You can name an angle 3 ways. Okay, it's already named 1, so this is angle 1. So we got here. Okay, because this is labeled 1, this is angle 1. So we've already used 1 way. So what is another way we can name this?
JML.
JML. J.
What is this one?
K.
JMK.
JMK.
Okay, what's another way to name it again?
Just
KJM.
Hey, Trevor.
So,
MJK.
so where does this?
You could name it M, and you could name it KMJ.
Always has to be in.
Okay, normally I would say, well, there is really only 3 ways. M is equivalent to saying 1. Okay, so. Okay, what is the vertex of angle 1?
M.
M. Okay, and it says what 2 rays make up angle 1? Okay, so it starts at M for sure. Okay, what direction is it going?
Up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's the last point it goes through on this one?
What is?
J.
J. So 1 ray is called MJ, which is this one. Okay, what's the other ray that's connected to it? Okay, we start at M and we go which way?
K. It goes up to K.
Yeah, so ray M, K. So that would be this one.
I remember that one.
Okay, make sure you look at the rays closely. Look at what I did so you understand what's going on. Okay, let's look at the next one. Let me check mine.